Hi. I just wanted to read a few poems that I didn't get to read the other night at my Zoom party, which was really fun, by the way, and thank you to everyone who was there. And if you weren't there, hopefully you can be there in the future. Um, so these are all pretty old, but they're still appropriate in 2022. So here we go. This one's called Fess Up. This is where it starts. I'm living for art. I'm all heart and my heart breaks. I think about my mistakes. I'm starting to wake up, but I break up without luck. I was stuck for years. I couldn't cry enough tears or drink enough beer. I was there and now I'm here. People still stare while they claim that they care, but no one knows the weight I've bared. I was scared but kept going. I couldn't help showing my truth. My youth was all the proof that you'll need. It was never about greed. I gave all that I had and was made to feel bad for trying a fad and not being rad. And of course, there's my dad, but I'm not gonna get into that. Some stuff's not even in the past. I'm trying to find my independence. I wear an anchor as a pendant. I'm sending letters to the president. It's evident that America is doomed. We can all sit in one room, but with whom can you bloom? You've got to find your purpose and rise above the hate. Escape your worst traits and call your best mates. Remind them that they're loved. We can't keep waiting to be shoved from above. Fly high like a dove just because. That was the first one. This one is called Why I Fight, and I wrote it when I was going through some stuff where I felt like I was a soldier at war, and so it's called Why I Fight. Yeah, I love America. I love the rest of the world too. I fight for those who do not benefit from war, and statistics suggest that's you. I fight for freedom, real freedom and equality for all. I fight for the small. I am grateful for all the little gifts in life. I fight with my mind. I fight for our rights. I love America enough to question its leadership and to point out the hypocrisy, that we are not a true democracy. I fight for the ability to think for myself, for the right to be respected even without wealth, for the modern day slave, for the right to be gay, for the immigrants of yesterday and today. I fight for the hope that someday the wealthiest 1% of the world will not profit off the misery of the other 99%. I fight for the right to vent. I fight for innocent people who are locked away. I fight for the understanding that most matters are gray. I fight for the school system to teach opposing points of view. I fight for the youth. I fight for the ability to recognize that I am not always right, but that knowledge is power, and we can learn from each other in the hope that we will someday uncover the truth. I fight so that our souls can be set free, and someday we will all know peace. And the next one is called Story of a Lost Prince. Fallen empire flooded with fear. Did you ever think something severe might be going on here? You failed me and left me rabid. You tried to suffocate the life out of me. A secret hero pulled the knife out of me. You almost took my soul, so much so that it's not even close to being whole. I'm still on hold, paying for a suicide attempt threefold, and I'm mold on a fancy cigar, but you won't get far without seeing my scars. I'm the true root of three. I can set you free, but you have temporarily imprisoned me. I sing and I dance, and I pray for another chance, while you prance in your fancy pants. You tried to take the life from me, because of all the things I see. A gift from God. Rest in peace to my old friend Rod. Jifka, Logan, Ash, Bunny, Gail, Simon, Nick, Randy, Mateo, Gotti, Lisa, and Max too. Suicide took you. Unrecognized genius, but it's hard to be us. It's easy to be you when you run the zoo. But people don't come 'cause you've got the gun. They come to see something true. If it weren't for the blues, most music would be like watching the news. Pain is real, vain is to steal, and I kneel every night just to heal. This is called Everybody Jump. Words to live by, to give by, to sit and spin by. We cry, why? Why have you left us with this? It feels like a diss. I miss the days when life was good. In and out of the hood, I'm misunderstood. I'm an exception to the rule, and you think I'm a fool, but I'm smarter than you. When you know too much, sometimes all you can do is roll a Dutch and keep in touch with your brain. When you're going insane, it's plain in sight to see. My mind used to be free, and now it's locked up, and I can't find the key. Help me out. Remind me what I'm all about, 'cause I've got doubts that I can save the world, but will I save myself? My wealth is gone, my soul is strong, and every day I move on. This is called Crazy Town. This is the season of the televised memorial. Fame came and pissed into the urinal. The truth be told, while everything is on hold, they broke the mold, and now the universe unfolds like a napkin. It's time to take a nap, kids, and dream of a future, because the past uses streams of water as torture. And you don't want to look because your fears are keeping you from stairs, unaware that the worst things are here. And we are blind to simple good, always acting on our shoulds, forgetting what we could if we tried, but we are dead inside. And our pride blinds us of what might be our guide, our souls. We no longer feel whole, we feel out of control, and what we do to take it back is often more whack than if we had waited for the seasons to change. Instead, we rearrange the deck chairs on the Titanic, and then together we will panic, 'cause we are all going down to Crazy Town. And this is a real short one. It's called F It. Forgive me for falling. The fountains of fulfillment found me. Faster I fell into a funk, and forgetful I found myself freezing again. And the last one is called Quantum Mechanics, which, as I said at my Zoom party, I have no understanding of science or quantum mechanics or anything like that, really, but just based on the concept, this is what I came up with. So, my thoughts are like the stars, infinite, forming patterns of three-dimensional and always moving fractals. It is the pathway of my mind, and I can see it every time I close my eyes. Things fall from the sky, minor details from the past, like photographs and giraffes, and the Wizard of Oz. I know it might sound odd, but I sometimes wonder if my thoughts are the stars, and we are all everywhere, all the time. And if we used our mind to a fuller extent, if I wouldn't be seen as crazy, and this would all make sense. So, that's it. Thanks for listening. I just wanted to, get those read, and I hope everybody's having a good week and good night, and stay healthy and warm, and unless you're in Australia, then keep cool. But anyway, I hope everybody's good. Thanks.